can test them.
Was
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Now,
Nice.
a mere werebear could swat me halfway to arm.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
Senora.
Which way to the
Undead
nearest light?
Wardora? Oh.
Looking ahead.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Trinkets and doodahs. Let's go, guys.
Path lies before me.
I admire your courage, Gale.
Thank you. Any particular reason?
Between the orb and the bug, you've got more than your fair share of unwelcome passengers.
What can I say? Mother always taught me to be a gracious host.
Alright. Let's check the rooms first. Wooden. Take it.
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
And I know we saw something like this. Go back here. Okay, by the way. One weapon coating. Blood war. If ever there was a conflict in the plains of the resistance, a conflict that swelled up as if I filled sparse bursting only to scarify and atrophy and never heal.
Wizard Wonder. Or how about the Master of the Weave?
They took my
Tempting. But I think we might already have the maximum number of theatrical titles.
only swell up and squirt itself out again, a never-ending past carnival of pain and misery. The blood war would be that conflict. It raged and rages still through Spirithold, between the demons of the abyss and the fiends of the night hells. Cunning Yugoloth may play one side against the other, but the conflict would swell and burst and swell again, without much coaxing. And it is in both sides' nature to... Alright. This just sounds. Just a second, Jahira. I'm gonna get out everything and back. Oh, iron branded shield. Everything will be used. Okay. Guys, prepare yourself. We are going down.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Do we have anything to prepare?
Defender of the people.
Will. I think you already bought it, but just in case.
What to do?
Okay.
Moving in.
Move on. Oh, by the way, it's armor class 3. But no matter.
Blood follows me everywhere.
Will? Necrotic, I think you are immune to necrotic. Poison resistance. You're pretty resistant to everything. Oh.
No time to waste.
Oh. By the way, what is this? Oh. Can you give it to someone? Think. There are a lot of them.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
That's a big one. He's cute.
With haste.
Nice. He's restoring them.
Fall by my hand.
Yeah, come closer. And running away. Okay.
Tale for the ages.
Still a chicken.
Hope your soul is in good hands. fleet of foot.
Lesson. Nice. Oh. Right, alright. I will take this war to you. Damn it. There are 4 of them. Oh, I thought only 3. Ah, it's a skeleton.
Victory is assured. One day I'll catch a break. You've made a grave mistake. Light on my feet.
Misclick. Yeah, step by step.
Battle of wits.
Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
Outflank. Outsmart.
Just a little bit.
Try me.
Almost there. Yeah. Spells in a row.
I should get these wounds taken care of. It's Ali.
Shield. Of course, they can just fucking shoot everything they can. Wait! Wait.
Healing for a wizard in need. Think you can take me on?
And you killed him. Of course, you killed him. Come on. That guy. Fucking kidding me. You fucking kidding me. Well, at least I'll know they will be dead. Kill.
Let's get this over with.
Nope, the constructs are alive. None of you have action. Why? Why is it so stupid? No, fuck no. Fuck.
Salutations. Let's get going. Have to keep going.
Critical miss. Ooh.
This is my time.
Finding my way.
Oh, yeah, forgot he could. Yeah, we were too busy. Kill him. And this guy just summoning more and more and more, and we fucking can get anything. Can we just run away, by the way? If we kill this guy.
Might will prevail.
Why are you? Yeah, you have to.
Another step forward.
Miss. It was a mistake to let him leave so long. Yeah. Mistake, 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 mistake. Do they have a limit? Or they can just summon it in as much as they want?
Torment!
This is my time. Let my enemies fall.
No.
No holding back.
day, another fight.
The blade will not bend. Coming through.
On my way.
They're resistant to fire. Nice. Saved.
Victor's path. Finding my way.
Another fight. Let's go.
We're going. We have to kill at least one of them. Getting out of hand, we can fight with 3 of them at once. Not the best time to miss.
Best be on my way. Still breathing, despite everything.
Hey, where you are? Don't.
With ease. No holding back. Watch and learn.
Time for some bloody work.
Come on, we have to kill at least one of them. Just This guy
Who favors the fearless?
was dead as well. Really?
Here we go again.
This is how we do it. Oh, all of them died?
I don't fancy their chances.
Oof, we made it. It's a tough battle. Okay, so have anything useful? Mirkulat scored. Oh, the damage is not bad. Here.
If not over, then through.
Have any rest? elders from Jahira. One of our scouts, Miyeliki, watch over her soul, spotted the cultist. Well, I know it. Guy was helping me. Anything useful? No. Get up. Yeah, stop playing. Okay, so we have this. Guide as well. Without anything. Oh. I only read it. And you can't open it. Strange. Alright, I can go to him from here. Try to pick up. Yeah. Ulbrin's hammer. I like it. I see. This is one of the ways. Maybe we'll find the hidden stash now. See anything? You guys? No? You hear things down here, things from people with nothing left to lose. No more secrets to keep. You hear that Kentric's untouchable, except he isn't really. That he's got some relic or other in the mausoleum. A link, that's what you hear, and you hear that the link can be severed. You hear things like that, but you mostly hear them from people who are already out of their minds. Alright. Wait.
Here's ripe with magic.
Nice.
Long road ahead. Never wanted the easy path.
That is still placid.
Parasite, brimming with magic. Take it.
Should be far away already. Okay. Camp. To everyone. Okay, so where is oh, we forgot about Carlock. It could be handy. That will. And you are not in a camp.
Please, now's hardly the time.
Time to rest.
I see, I see. Where are we going? Finally. Okay, so Halsin.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Wait a minute.
Oakfather preserve you.
I meet a peer of yours, Ahira. Do you know her?
Only by reputation. She was present when we marched against Ketheric Thorm, but on the far end of the battle lines from where I fought. And in the chaos that ensued, well, our forces were scattered. I led some to safety, but never learned of her fate. I'm glad to hear she survived. Though in truth, I should not be surprised. She was always said to be formidable and cunning. I could have learned much from her, no doubt.
You are an armed druid. What could you possibly have left to learn from anyone?
No matter how long I live, I will always strive to remain a keen pupil. Only a fool would think he could drink in all knowledge until none is left. There is always more. Nature's tapestry is infinitely complex. I cannot help but wonder how she would have handled some of the challenges I faced as Archdruid. Defended the Grove, Korga, the Shadow Druids. At least now we can benefit from her presence, and perhaps work to a common goal.
Spent all these years fighting the Shadow Curse. What happens once it's lifted?
Honestly, I never thought I'd make it that far. But the Absolute is a threat to all, and I promised I'd help you with your parasite. So, I'll remain with you. If you'll have me, that is.
I only wish you joined me earlier.
So do I. But one duty at a time.
How am I holding up in your estimation?
Given the circumstances, you're faring as well as can be expected, I suppose.
What happened before when the Shadow Curse was unleashed?
Druids and Harpers joined together to put a stop to Ketheric Thorm. We marched on Moonrise, and after much fighting, we prevailed. Even in defeat, though, Ketheric turned to Shah. Not long after we sealed him away in his tomb, the Shadow Curse took hold. No one had seen the likes of it before. No one knew how to react. Then it started to claim all those within its reach. Those who had survived the battles now fell to the shadows, became part of the shadows. And worst of all, I lost contact with Thaniel. I wanted to try and find him, but we couldn't stay. We would have all succumbed. When the Archdruid of the Grove, my predecessor, was seized by the curse, I had to lead the survivors to safety. That was my first day as Archdruid. An inauspicious beginning.
Inauspicious? Sounds like you did what you had to do. And save lives.
You are right, but I must not lose focus until everything has been put right. I've wasted too much time already. Years in which nature has suffered.
I feel like I haven't gotten to know you properly yet.
It's true, and I can't imagine I helped with that. Sometimes I let the task at hand consume me, and people think I'm obsessed. Trust me, the day I no longer have to talk about the Shadow Curse will be a happy one. What would you like to know?
Don't take this the wrong way, but you're quite large for an elf.
I am? Trust me, it's been said. You show more restraint than most in avoiding the subject until now.
You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
It's a natural question, but I don't have a good answer, I'm afraid. Perhaps there's a half-orc buried somewhere in my ancestry. Or perhaps not. Sometimes I think conventional wisdom is too narrow about what someone can or cannot be. Stranger things have most certainly happened.
How do you come to be a druid?
I had a friend when I was young, long ago. He played with me in the forests where I grew up. But eventually, I realized no one else had heard of him. It was Daniel, of course. Nature was my very first friend. I get older, but he hasn't changed a day. I knew then that I had to be more than a companion to him. I had to be a protector.
You have people out there somewhere? Family? Friends? A lover, perhaps?
You're not a doppelganger, are you? Trying to study me to learn all my secrets so you can take my place? Save for me, my line perished a long time ago. They rest in high forest now, near the shade of the grandfather tree. The grove became my family, with Sylvanus as my teacher. And now I have you.
I'm sorry.
It was a long time ago. The wounds don't heal, but they become more bearable.
Tell me something about yourself that I wouldn't even think to ask.
I suppose you wouldn't be shocked to learn I love animals and nature? I know. Well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. I whittle in my spare time, and I've something of a sweet tooth. Although everyone's very amused when I say I like honey.
Whittling? What do you make?
Ornaments, utensils, and ducks. I like ducks.
So you turn into a bear and you like honey. Little on the nose.
I like what I like. Once you get to my age, you realize there's little point in denying yourself, so long as others aren't affected.
As you mentioned it, how old are you anyway?
350 years young. I've been privileged to watch saplings grow into mighty boughs.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank me by returning the favor, why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks.
I live in mortal fear of krakens, though I've never seen anyone.
Well, they are fierce creatures from what I understand. But as long as you avoid the high seas, I think you can consider yourself safe.
Enough for now.
Anytime.
I need you to remain at the camp.
Wherever you need me. I'll be right here in camp. Take care out there.
Have to keep going.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I question the wisdom of that. I'll be here in the...
The pride of the gate. Light on my feet.
Well met. Not in a mere prison cell, certainly. The deeper we dig, the closer we get. Are you sure? And just...
Orlok?
Halsin is one hench elf. I'm impressed. And glad he's on our side.
Hello, heart. Oh, an ugly mask. There's something matters I want to discuss.
Thank you. I think any attempts at comforting me might be in vain just now. But you're sweet to keep me in your thoughts. Of course.
Darian?
My favorite traveling companion.
What do you tend to do about Cazador's ritual?
Before anything else, I need to know where it's happening. To the public, Cazador is an ordinary noble, a little reclusive perhaps, but just another of the great and the good of Baldur's Gate. He has a grand palace on the hills of the gate, where he hosts the city's high society. I don't know if he performed the ritual there. It feels too public. He'd risk exposure.
The giant gothic monstrosity has been inhabited by vampires this whole time?
I know. Subtle, isn't it?
Raphael's playing a dangerous game, giving you Mephistopheles grits.
Mephistopheles is one of the Lords of the Nine Hells. Raphael is not going to let any ire be tracked back to him. Perhaps Raphael even will gain from setting us on this course, who can say? All I know is I need to unravel the secrets around Cazador's ritual. And I can only do that in Baldur's Gate.
Yep, we'll go there next.
My favorite traveling companion. Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Greetings. It is done.
Right. Now let's go to sleep. Gale?
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale.
Very well, show me the way.
Gladly. Simply follow yonder path, and soon you will find him.
I love this time of night. There's an almost reverent silence that accompanies the peak of darkness, when you'd almost believe the dawn will never break. The cradle of eternity. The timelessness of lovers. That most beautiful of fantasies.
No. Why do you sound me here?
I wanted to see you while I still could. This may be my last night alive. I wanted it to be under a canopy of beauty and wonder. I thought this place might bring me peace. I thought it might make the weight of what I must do feel a little lighter. But I'm not so sure.
Is it truly what you want? To die for the promise of Mistress' forgiveness?
Babe or crone, coward or hero, death is assured. Mistra's forgiveness is not. If you knew the end was near, would you not want to ensure it had meaning? I am terrified. I will not claim otherwise. My face could scarcely conceal it, even if my words sought to deny it. There is no point in running from the inevitable. Better to meet it on my own terms.
Nothing is inevitable. Not when we face it together. You don't have to die.
Yes, but there is so much to live for and so few moments in which to house it all. Damn you. Damn you for giving me so much to care about. Our friends, our adventures. This would have been so much easier if it was just me, but it isn't. If there is a way, any way, to save all that's grown dear to me, I want to seize it. I just cannot fathom what that might be, other than to fail Mystra and condemn the world. Stay with me, will you? I don't want to think of it anymore, but I don't want to be alone either.
Okay, let's stay. Must support him.
There's no time to waste.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Right, let's talk to Gale, sell our stuff, and
I'll catch a break.
go finish this. 11, that's nice.
I was hoping to speak to you, as a matter of fact, about the night you were kind enough to keep this melancholy wizard company.
Go on.
I wanted to thank you. I was sinking into a dark place, but you reminded me there is still light in the world, if I should care to look for it. You may well have prevented me from doing something very rash in the near future. I count myself lucky to call you a friend.
Then time, Gale.
Careful. May just take you up on that.
Right. Why? Oh, so I cannot return to the first location. I see.
Isabel said we ought to sit tight for the time being. Wait until we hear back from Jaheira. I know she's right, but I can't wait to get moving.
Let's see what you have. Not much, but it will do.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
So, return hammer to Wilbur.
Right here.
But we're exhausted.
No sleep makes mistakes. Mistakes means death.
You're good to have humored Barkus for so long. The poor fellow was like creeping moss, if you know what I mean.
I don't. Perhaps you can explain.
Never mind. Now, is there something you want? I'm a busy man. Appreciate it.
Okay, we can't do anything. So, okay. Now we have to go to the end.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Now we're all glowing.
Another step forward.
I stand ready to reinforce, if you need it.
Not really. Better fight separately.
Different packs then. As you wish. Just get the job done.
From this seat, Ketheric defied gods and raised an army for the Absolute. It is not particularly comfortable.
Not sure it suits you. But that's probably a good thing.
Before you reach my lord. Perhaps then you will be obedient!
I'll strike you down.
be true.
Hmm.
Time to strike.
Don't waste a step.
Oh. Moon lantern, by the way. Working one? Oh yeah, it's working. A great Githyanki disc. My god.
Once again, your mind opens to Lae'zel, and she considers the disc.
More writings on Orpheus, the so-called Prince of the Comet.
Go on, then let's hear it.
The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Ketheric, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon Ephelemon. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale, but beneath the roars, we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. This is more than a fable. It's an affront to the undying Queen Vlaakith. Gith's son died to Voss's blade. Orpheus is no more.
Would Orpheus really be alive, do you think?
It is not just improbable, it is impossible. Kithrak Voss and his red dragon slayed the fell prince. You could no more resurrect him than you could glue together the pile of ashes he became. My Vash taught that the silver bells of Vlaakith's court still ring out before every hunt in celebration of the prince's defeat. As a child, I longed to hear them for myself, and sing in praises to the deathless queen and her Kithraki.
Who is the great red dragon Ephelemon of the story?
Tiamat's emissary. It was he who carried word that Mother Gith had negotiated the gift of the dragons, and that Vlaakith I would preside as Queen of the Githyanki. Ephelemon remains the Queen's consort to this day, as endless as the empire he now serves. Anything more?
Nope. This is a log on the work of one of Balthazar's necromancers, Ressa Bondor. Dated 10 days ago. the state the Fallen One was in. I never expected Cressa would be able to save it. I was hoping the usurped thing would die. That's what it would have wanted. Not as if Cressa studied it is going to prove much. It was damaged in an attack far beyond what the mere tadpole could do, but she seemed fond of the foul creature. Let her play with it. Another entry seems to be written into this log, dated a 10-day later. I shouldn't have, in hindsight, let Cressa keep her pet. Ever since it was shipped into one of the Nautiloids to be deployed, she has been inconsolable. It won't survive out there. It needs me. It isn't like the others. The feral thing will make a fine warrior for the Absolute, and now my best assistant is distracted, thinking about it. She will come to heal again, soon enough. Okay. Reminder, acolytes are permitted entry to my chamber for sole purpose of collecting moon lanterns. My library is not to be tampered with. While the Absolute appreciates your eagerness to learn, my bookshelves do not. Any request to borrow from them must be given to me in advance, and I like to be refused. Should you desire information on poisons, do not think to read any tome on the subject here. They are inclined to grant more knowledge than the written world could provide. Remember, the absolute purpose is better served by a beating heart than a poisoned mind. Though if you choose death, I will ensure you serve her steel. One of the acolytes, right? Odd.
What's that?
Stolen drain beneath library's conventional medicine shelf. It's wasteful to let all that blood seep through the flagstones, and it will rust the spikes besides. To regard the smell gives me sweet dreams. So what have you seen?
Trust no one.
Stereo.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
Still breathing, despite everything.
When you poison a foe, heal yourself for 5. Goblin troops, though crude and a bit dim, are valuable because they are adaptable and can be fitted into a number of different military roles, excellent at archery, skirmishes, and war cavalry scouts. If rigorously drilled, some can function as disciplined phalanxes armed with half-pikes, and even the ones who can be trained to march in steps can serve as a prime catapult fodder. The key to recruiting a tribe of goblins is their profound respect for their priests, who led the tribe members in the worship of all-conquering Maglubiet. Therefore, let the high priest of the 7 tribes of the southwest Sword Coast be invited to a grand council, a feast where they will be fed, well flattered, and well lubricated with jugs of plonk laced with a mild paralytic. The priest will awaken with new guests in their crania and be led into docile devotion to a new and greater god than Maglubiet, the Absolute. And trust me, where the priests go, their warriors will follow. Okay.
Where to next? I spy with my little eye. Yeah, nothing of note, really. Very well.
children book.
May the gods take you first. Hungry for the slaughter. Can't slow down.
Request from the next caravan. Any works by more than Cayenne? Must catch up on the current events? No. War or better, a century of ignorance. In Vellum holds ink like no other. New copy of Swift and Sudden Death for library. Current volume badly scorched. My dark goddess, my dark goddess, my dark goddess.
Watch your back. Hardly a challenge.
That's high.
Is that blood? No. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Regard.
Should be easy.
These things have stayed interesting.
Another clock. Absorb elemental damage once per short rest. Take half damage from the next elemental attack targeting you and deal additional damage to that element. Not bad. Ketheric. My darling husband, I know my time is drawing near. I don't want to leave you, I don't want to leave our little girl, but I'm not writing to lament our lot. It's ours and no others. Though the city of judgment is dark, I know Our Lady's light will find me even there. I will see her shining spires and walk the silver gardens we've both dreamt of. I go to my reward and leave quite a task to you yet, my heart. Saloon's light shines bright in our little one, but she needs a guide to keep on her path. I have no doubt that she will keep you on yours. It is the same path, Our Lady's path, and one day, I know, it will bring you both back to me. Only not so soon, I hope. I won't say goodbye. There is no loss, only temporary separation. Love you, Melodia.
A letter from Ketheric's wife. Sounds like she loved him very much.
Something over there.
Where? Oh. Bank. Elder Brian Divination. Confidential. Dedicated to scribe Yantus by General Ketheric. Jan Gortash's plan to enslave an illithid Elderbrain and make it our marionette under control of the crown of Crassus has proceeded almost without flaw, bearing the slight delay while our Balist allies sorted out the leadership conflict. I don't remember who's Gortash. Okay. The weak point must surely be the sharing of the netherstones. It was necessary to secure my engagement and that of the murder cult. But eventually it's certain to fracture our fragile alliance. Clearly all three netherstones must be controlled by a single leader, me, by preference, but not until after all the stakeholders have made their essential contribution. Gortash feared that, energized by the dark energies of the crown, the brain we now call the Absolute will eventually metamorphose into something new and more difficult to control. Ah, interesting. If he's right, the need to invest the power of netherstones in a single builder is urgent, even more so in that Enver Gortash at least must be thinking the same way. I don't need.
Time to press ahead.
There is work to do.
Blackets will be done. Who is this apostle? The Absolute? Or something even more insidious?
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Keep your distance, darling. Let's crack it open.
Can't give up now. Need to find a way forward. Not that damn mimic.
I see. Weapon stolen? Are you?
Stay focused.
Let's move.
Oh, no. Damn it. Staying later. My darling daughter, when you were a little girl, I would often watch you play with your dolls and your cousins and picture myself an enormous, opaque, and silvery shield surrounding you, protecting you. I knew somehow deep within myself that no harm could ever befall you, because I would not let it. Though the healers say I may pass into the seat of judgment soon, know this, darling daughter. I am always around you, and I am always with you. And the Moon Maiden will never allow you to bear a burden you cannot carry. I love you forever, and a love that has no death, Mama. Hmm. Another throne?
Melodia Thorm, loving mother, beloved wife. Her light will never be forgotten.
Okay, let's return here.
I wonder what the next move is.
Well, it ends not as bad as it could have. With haste.
What's next, I wonder?
I must keep going. Eager for battle.
Still breathing, despite everything. I need to hold on. How much farther can I go?
Interesting. God. Fun.
Won't budge. No use. It's blocked.
Oh. I see. I see. I missed this one. Notes. I have redirected some materials from beneath the tower. I plan to simply raise what forces I need inside the mausoleum itself, but the general prefers that none more of his family crypts be disturbed. Even so, I may have no choice. The temple will not surrender the night song easily, and the general's invulnerability depends on it. I'm sure he will forgive a little transgression if it frees the army to move on Baldur's Gate at last.
A crooked touch. Can't give up now.
Protect resistance.
Should mind my step.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles. But they were already imbued with Netherese magic. So where did that magic come from?
A ritual circle. Looks like it was used in the crafting of moon lanterns.
Goblet filled with the mutilated corpses of illithid parasites. Whatever ungodly experiments were performed on them likely killed them.
Okay. Durell's personal reminder. Okay, let's go through the main gate.
You. What have you done? What have you done to me?
The Lord, I wanted more for you than this, Ketheric. Stop, and you may redeem yourself. 10?
There is no redemption, can't you see? It is too late. If Melodia could see all I've done, she'd know. She'd know her husband died long ago with Isabel. Unlike Isabel, he could not be brought back.
He? You're wrong, Ketheric. It isn't too late for you.
I haven't forgotten her embrace. Melodia's. Nor Seluna's. But the Moon Maiden did not intervene when my life was dismantled piece by piece. And when I tried to buy it back, it cost me everything. Everything. We are copper pieces in their belts. Tokens to be traded for scraps. You have beaten me, true soul. But the gods beat me first.
It isn't too late, Ketheric. Your story doesn't end here.
Ketheric Thorm!
Aelin.
Rise, you dog. Retribution has come, and her sword is my sword.
Wait, Ketheric has surrendered.
Ketheric Thorm would sooner die than lay down his rank cause. Isn't that right, General?
I was a fool to hesitate. Power like mine cannot be hidden, cannot be cowed. But power like mine has a price. A price I am destined to pay. You have one last chance to bow. Once it's gone, I'll have no choice but to destroy you both. Do you hear? Bow!
So this was an act.
The prison. You've had it all this time. You worm. You will bow before me. And if you will not bow, you will break.
He will crumble at the power of your touch. Give him all you have. The gods fight at our side!
No time for mercy.
Let's spill some blood. Keep them guessing.
I will ascend.
On my feet.
Let's have some courage.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
your attack, soldiers! Enough. My lord beckons me. You must return to your prison, and my daughter must be reclaimed.
Your daughter? Isabel.
What the?
You will fall as sure as she. This has only begun.
What?
That tentacle was colossal. How can such a thing be possible?
What is Ketheric? Wait, he's gone?
Yes.
Critical miss.
Survival is all that matters.
Swift and lethal. You bow.
Blind. Oh, shit.
Down with you. Swift and lethal. It has it. On the move. Concentrate. Hitting that.
Let's turn someone inside out. Seems we can't kill Ketheric Thorm without following him into the bowels of this place. I need to rest. The sunset can't come quickly enough.
These boots have seen everything.
Necromantic codexes, zero enigmas. But okay, stamps in the end papers indicate this book was once part of the library of the High Heralds when they occupied Moonrise Towers. The librarian summary reads as follows. Very old scholarly treatise about obscure necromantic tomes and codexes, their mystic and arcane locks, and how to unlock and decipher them. At the end, the librarian appended the following note. Urgent request from researcher Eileen Thought. Something... Remind me. Eileen Thought. To borrow this book officially denied. Stated casual interest. In the notorious necromancy of Tay is a clear warning sign that his interest is anything but casual. In any event, this isn't the book he wants. That's the Tactician Codex. Note from Gorka. Okay, just a note to say that I was alarmed to learn that your strike teams have not yet recovered the artifact. The Githyanki appears to be after it as well. I'll have more to say about this when time allows, but it is essential that your troops do not allow that object to slip between their fingers. What's in his chest? Ring of the Exalted Morrow. To the Risen Girlish Touch. Okay, let's go.
The General will call that a tactical retreat, I'm sure. But you have him on the run. That thing he summoned was illithid. Follow it below and find him, before he has a chance to subdue the Night Song again.
Don't you want to see how this ends?
I certainly do.
Do you know what to expect when we find him?
Theory and supposition, none of which will help us in the fight to come. Ketheric must die, and the Absolute with him. We will work out the details as they rear their ugly heads.
Do you really think your soldiers can hold out against an entire army?
If our luck holds, they won't need to. If it doesn't, well, they are Harpers. Being outnumbered is part of the job. But the sooner we reach Ketheric and rob his army of their reason to fight, the better.
Join me then.
You have numbers enough already, I think. You'll want a small force, if you are to finish this quickly. Good hunting.